Okay, before we go back to where we left off the night of Yom Kippur, first of all, tomorrow morning, even though we said Tachnun and Mincha, but tomorrow morning there's no Tachnun. But in Slichas we do say the Tachnun, Shamnu and all that in Slichas. So Shachris tomorrow there's no Tachnun. After Shachris you do Hataras and Dorim, either in groups of 4 or groups of 11, because you need a Bais Din of 3 plus one person talking, one's saying it. And if you don't understand it in Hebrew, you'll have to say it in English, because if you're going to read it in Hebrew, you don't know what you're saying. You didn't accomplish Hataras and Dorim. You need to know nullification of vowels. You have to know what you're saying. So if you don't know it in the Hebrew, say it in English. It's halachically much better. Also tomorrow, don't forget you have to make an Erev Tafshilin, like we discussed already, the dinim of it. It's in the Chabad week and the newsletter also exactly what to do. But you have to do it sometime tomorrow. And if you forget, you got a problem. Then you have to rely. Yeah, you rely once on the Rovs, and then I told you, so in the Gemara. The guy forgot it once. He came and said, okay. He came, forgot it a second time. He said, now you're mazed. Intentionally, you can't do it. Okay, so therefore, now we're up to Mincha Erev Yom Kippur. Okay, so you learned about going to the mikveh. Some people go 3 times. You have Malkus, mikveh, and then Mincha. Now Mincha Erev Yom Kippur is you do the halachos, the whole long halachos. The truth of the matter is, Shulchan Aruch says you're really supposed to do the halachos before Kol Nidre. When Yom Kippur starts, that's when you're really supposed to do the halachos. Why do we do it in Mincha? So Shulchan Aruch says the reason for that is, it's a weird reason, but this is what it says, you might, God forbid, choke on something during the meal, and then you won't be able to say vidui, or you won't be alive to say vidui. So therefore, Mincha, we say vidui, the repetition, the Chazan doesn't say the vidui, and again, there's no Tachnun. So you say after Shemona Esrei, the repetition, you say Kaddish. Okay, next. So then, after Mincha, you go home again, like we learned yesterday, you have Sudam Hafsekes. In the matter of Frembingzan, you don't eat fish at the second meal because it makes you thirsty. When we learned also, we discussed that when you finish eating Sudam Hafsekes, you're supposed to have in mind that you're going to still keep eating and drinking. Otherwise, as soon as you finish Sudam Hafsekes, the fast starts. What?
Rosh Hashanah, do you also eat fish? Like the Chabad meal?
Yeah, Rosh Hashanah is a full meal. But yeah, it says you eat the head of the fish. Different in Hagam, the customs that people have. Yeah, we said the Torah brings down that Erev Rosh Hashanah you get dressed up because the Jew is certain that Hashem is blessing us with a good year. We said many times, it's a beautiful word of Rabbi Yitzchak Abadichvar. The Mishnah says that by Rosh Hashanah Hashem writes, like we say in the sign, Rosh Hashanah Yikosevun, v'Yom Tov Kippur Yecheseimun. So the Baditchver said, Yom Tov Shel Rosh Hashanah Shechol Liyas B'Shabbos. He didn't only mean Shabbos. He says, Yom Tov Shel Rosh Hashanah, it's a good day, Rosh Hashanah. Why? If Hashem writes us in the books in Rosh Hashanah, you know, the Medrash says in the Pasuk Magid Devar L'Yakov that any mitzvah Hashem commands us to do, He Himself does. So Hashem technically is not allowed to write on Yom Tov. So how is he able to write Rosh Hashanah Yikosevun? So the Baditchever said that to write in the book of life, that's Pikuach Nefesh. Pikuach Nefesh, saving a life, you can desecrate Shabbos. To write in the God forbid the opposite, that Hashem Himself is forced not to write in the books. But Yom Tov, Rosh Hashanah it's a serious Yom Tov, but it's you have to have a whole suit and everything. Some people have a minute, by the way, that Rosh Hashanah day they fast.
Yeah, not the day before.
No. The day they fast.
On Rosh Hashanah?
Yeah, Rosh Hashanah day. Which, by the way, is an interesting din. If you forget Yalav Yovei in the meal on Yom Tov, right? Because there's a chiyuv to eat a meal. Women, Rabbi Kiva Eger says no, but men have a chiyuv to eat a meal on Yom Tov. So if a man benched on Yom Tov and didn't say Yalav Yovei, so he has to repeat the benching because he has a chiyuv to eat. But so it says in the Alter Rebbe also brings it down in the Siddur that the day of Rosh Hashanah, if you forgot Yalav V'Yava, you don't have to repeat it, because many people hold you could fast. So then there's no chiyuv to eat. If there's no obligation to eat, then you don't have to repeat the benching.
You have to have meat on the like.
Rosh Hashanah Yom Tov, you're supposed to have the chiyuv. You're supposed to have meat. What? No, Rosh Hashanah? No, for sure not.
But what about the day before Rosh Hashanah? Some people
You don't fast. It's not creating fast.
No, some people do.
I think you should fast from now to Yom Kippur straight.
A few grams here.
Okay, next. Okay, then you have, there's a minig, some people do it every Friday. You do Berachas Habanim, you bench the, bless the children, you know, like some people do it every Friday night. But again, in Shulchan Aruch it says you're supposed to, the minig is to do Berachas Habanim. In fact, it's interesting, the Rebbe used to come out right before Kol Nidrei to the Bachrim, because those are his kids, the Bachrim. So the Rebbe would come out already in his talis and kittel ready for Yom Kippur. And he would, right mamish from there, he went straight down to Kol Nidrei. He would say a bracha to the Bachrim. That was the biggest crowding of pushing that ever existed. Tkis was bad enough, but the bracha of Yom Kippur, I lived through many of them. That was the biggest. Okay, anyway. Okay, benching licht, we learned you have to bench licht, adik nashal yom kippurim and shachianu. This year is Shabbos, so you have to say adik nashal Shabbos, v'shal yom kippurim. And again, we mentioned the other day, if a woman wants to drive to shul after she lights candles, so she has to make a condition at the time of candle lighting that she's not accepting Shabbos and Yom Tov yet. And then, according to the Alter Rebbe, she has 10 minutes. Somebody in the house has to accept Shabbos in that time. Okay, some people also light in the Neshama for yahrzeit candle for people that passed away. Some people have a minig of lighting what's called a lebedika licht for the living. Yeah, when they bench licht, they say shachianu. Therefore, because women bench licht and they say shachianu candle lighting, now men usually make shachianu at Kiddush, but Yom Kippur there's no Kiddush. So what do we do? When do we make a shachianu on the Yom Tiv? So at the end of Kol Nidrei, I don't know, does Fadim do it? I don't know, but you do it. Okay, so at the end of Kol Nidrei, so there's the bracha. The Chazan starts saying it loud, slowly, and then everybody says the bracha of shachianu. Some poskim it says that women that shed shachianu at candle lighting are not allowed to say shachianu again, because again, it's for the Yom Tov. They already said it. What?
So a man who lights candles should also not say it again?
Huh?
Well, if a man lights candles,
if a man lights candles, what B'chlal Yom Tov, we mentioned like this. Shachianu is once. So what happens if you're a man living alone and you light candles and you make Kiddush? So the minhag is the men make the shachianu at Kiddush, not candle lighting. Women, the minhag is they make it at candle lighting, not at Kiddush.
So they make a bracha on lighting, but doesn't make a shachianu.
Correct. And then you say shachianu and everybody else does. There are many, well, whatever, but there's many poskim that hold that if a woman makes shachianu a candle lighting, when she hears Kiddush from the husband, and the husband makes shachianu, she shouldn't answer amen. Many poskim hold she shouldn't answer amen because she already said shachianu. Now the amen is a separation between the Kiddush and her drinking, the drinking. But we don't hold like that. We hold they do answer amen on the shachianu. Okay, next. The night of Yom Kippur. Okay, now there's a concept, Sfardim don't do this, but Ashkenazim do it, many do. They wear a kittel. A kittel is a white, basically a white shmata. A white, long coat. Why do we wear a kittel? There's two reasons for that. One is because we want to look like angels, because in Kippur we're like angels, and therefore we say Baruch Shem out loud, because we'll get there. So we want to look like angels. The second reason in halacha it says to remind us of the shrouds that we're going to be dressed up in after 120 years, the tachrichim.
Yeah.
So therefore, it just makes a person a little bit more serious on Yom Kippur. But our custom is, if a chassan got married, and that year he already wore a kittel at his wedding, he doesn't wear it the first Yom Kippur. But afterwards, he wears the
Why
kittel.
the husband has to wear kittel? I mean, the husband,
The men, all the men,
Yeah.
married men wear a kittel.
no, at the wedding.
It's,
That's the Rebbe's.
it's their Yom Kippur. Even Svardik wear a kittel. Svardim wear a kittel at a wedding. Yes, they do. I've seen it many, many times. They wear a kittel because it's their Yom Kippur. Therefore, because they wore it at the wedding, it's their Yom Kippur for the year. You don't have to wear it a second time on Yom Kippur. Okay, so you wear a kittel for those two reasons. Therefore, it's interesting, in Ashkenazi communities, like the chazan Rosh Hashanah wears a kittel, the guy that blows shofar wears a kittel, the guy that lanes the Torah, reads the Torah, wears a kittel. But our custom is only Yom Kippur, we wear a kittel. We don't, not the blower, not the listener, nothing. The only time we wear a kittel is only on Yom Kippur. That's it. We don't wear it on Rosh Hashanah or any other time.
The chazan does.
Huh? No, but yes, the chazan also doesn't. It's like people wear a kittel at the Seder. Many people by the Pesach Seder. In Chabad, we don't wear a kittel at the Seder. The only time in Chabad we wear a kittel is on Yom Kippur or when they get married, but then they don't wear it on the first Yom Kippur. Okay, next.
People wear it even in second marriage?
What?
People wear it even in second marriage or only first marriage?
Kittel, they wear second marriage. I mean, if they want to.
Are they skipping?
What?
Are they skipping?
Nothing skipping Kippur.
Then they wear a kittel any kittel.
By the way, it's an interesting din. A kittel is a din all year round about a gartel. Now, we know when you go into the bathroom, you don't take a talus with you into the bathroom. You don't, right? You go to the bathroom, you take off your talus. It's not because a garment with tzitzis you can't take into the bathroom. Because if you wear tzitzis, and your tzitzis are even out, you go into the bathroom with it. It's not a problem. But a garment which is designated for davening, says in halacha, a garment that you only wear during davening, so to be out of respect to davening, you don't take it into the bathroom. So therefore, even though if you didn't technically a talus, you could wear in the bathroom, just like you wear tzitzis in the bathroom. That's all it is, just a big pair of tzitzis. That's all it is. But nevertheless, you don't take it. So the same thing with a gartel, because we wear a gartel when we daven only. So then when you go into the bathroom, you take it off. So the same thing is with a kittel. Basically, we wear a kittel when we daven. The rest of the time we don't, well, the whole day is daven. Huh? Yeah, but when you're not davening,
That's all you do in Kippur.
huh?
That's all you do in Kippur. You wear by the break.
You have a break.
You wear it for Kiddush, Levada, you wear it. You wear
No,
it
that you're supposed to wear the, I mean, even for Abdul, you're supposed to still wear the
That's what I'm
kittel.
saying. You wear the kittel the whole day. It's not because of davening, it's Yom Kippur.
No, but you do, it's a beggar miyuchad l'tfil, because when you go home by the break, you don't, no, it's not. It's not beggar miyuchad for tefillah, it's a beggar miyuchad for Yom Kippur. But it says because we only wear the davening, it's brought down this fun. What? No. Because sleep in a talus too. You can't sleep in tefillin. What?
So people who only wear a hat during davening should bring it for davening?
The answer to your question is, the problem is they should be wearing it the whole time. That is the, not, understand, your question shouldn't be, so why, how can they wear it in the bathroom? The answer is they should be wearing it the whole time. What?
But if you only wear it during davening,
Okay.
And
and you go to Yom Kippur.
What?
Something like a shafer. It's not the same thing like a pair of tzitzis. The shafer, is it inappropriate to call a shafer?
You don't wear a shofar.
Tashmishi, you don't take a shofar into the bathroom because you do a mitzvah. It's a tashmishi mitzvah, but that's a different story. Huh?
Who wears a shofar?
No, can you carry it into the bathroom?
Oh, okay. What if it's in your bag or like?
Machin is on messing with Mechel Meba, Mayin Kim Shvela Gal Teda, and I'm like Hashim and Adribah Dak Sovic.